Do you know what happens to HIV-infected cells? Let's dive right in. HIV, or human immunodeficiency virus, is a notorious invader that targets CD4 cells, a type of white blood cell. These cells are key players in our body's immune response, defending us against infections and diseases. But when HIV strikes, it commandeers these CD4 cells, turning them into virus factories. Now you may wonder, what happens to these HIV-infected cells? Do they eventually die? To understand what happens to these infected cells, we need to delve into the infection process of HIV. The virus is like a cunning infiltrator, targeting the body's immune system, specifically the CD4 cells, also known as T cells. These cells are the body's frontline defense, playing a pivotal role in our immune response. Once HIV latches onto a CD4 cell, it doesn't just sit idle. It takes over the cell's machinery, compelling it to replicate the virus. This replication process is akin to a factory production line churning out copies of the virus. But there's a deadly twist. Once the cell has served its purpose, it dies, breaking open to release the newly minted HIV viruses. This death isn't a peaceful end, but rather a grim beginning. So the death of an infected cell actually exacerbates the problem, creating thousands of new viruses ready to continue the cycle. But what does this mean for the immune system, you may ask? Well, let's put it this way. Picture a relentless cycle of infection, replication, and cell death. That's how HIV undermines the immune system. The virus targets the body's defenders, the CD4 cells or T cells. These are the white blood cells that orchestrate our body's response to infections. As HIV takes hold, it turns these cells into virus factories, leading to their eventual demise. But here's the catch. When one infected cell dies, it releases thousands of new viruses, ready to launch their assault on more cells. Our body, being the resilient machine it is, tries to replenish the lost CD4 cells. However, the rapid pace at which HIV infects and kills these cells outstrips the body's ability to keep up. Over time, this onslaught results in a gradual weakening of the immune system. A relentless cycle of infection, replication, and cell death. That's how HIV undermines the immune system. So do HIV-infected cells eventually die? Yes, and their death fuels the vicious cycle of the virus. To recap, HIV cunningly targets the vital CD4 cells, hijacking them to replicate the virus. When these cells die, they unleash a swarm of new viruses, perpetuating the cycle and gradually eroding the immune system's function. Hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell for more insightful videos. Don't forget to like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Stay healthy.